That's right, Broozer won this video and we're making him today. Make sure to read the description though, because it'll have everything you need to make it, including the provided template. Also, y'all's Broozer should look a little different than mine because I changed a few things up I didn't like about it. But anyway, let's get started. So first what you're gonna do is cut out the body here like this, and you're gonna get 2 of them. So for each one, all we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it to the bad side here, and we're gonna grab this, turn it down like so, and from here so to the top. So then these are connected like that, and you want to do the same thing for this one and on the other side. This step is really easy. All you're going to do is glue the yellow to the black, or you can sew it on. And for the teeth, all I did was use my machine over here and embroider kind of like the teeth design. But you can either do that by hand with the needle, or you can kind of draw them on. And I'm showing this part beforehand because you can either attach it to the part you're about to see, and this is what it should look like once you have finished that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have this one on the bad side, flip this over to the good side, turn it over so the bad side's looking at you, and put it in like that. And all we're gonna do is from here so all the way around to the other end. This is what it should look like. So now we're gonna grab the bottom piece right here, grab this, line it up all nice like that. There we go. And now you're gonna do is sew all the way around, but leave an opening enough to turn it inside out, and then you're gonna go ahead and stuff it. And that is what it should look like once you have done it. Now for mine, I realized the top part's a little more bigger than I would have wanted, and it's too slim right here. So I fixed it on y'all's template so it looks more normal. Mine kind of looks like the old version, but you know, that's fine. Wait, I forgot to film this part, but basically you're going to have 2 of these, and you're going to sandwich them and sew all the way around so it looks something like that. Then we're going to put it to the side here and grab the arm piece, and we're going to flip it like this, and from here sew to the bottom. And that is what it should look like once you've completed it. Now all you're going to do is have it on the good side, have this on the bad side, and you're going to push this in here. Do it like so. And make sure that that stitch lines up with the stitch right here. Like that. And all you're going to do is sew all the way around. And this is what it should look like once you've finished. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stuff it here. You want to not stuff it too much so you're able to form his fist like this that we're going to get to. So I'm going to stuff it real quick and show you how it's supposed to look. So this is how you want to sew. You want to make sure it has enough stuffing here and right here, leaving the middle part kind of loose just so you can able to like form the fist here. As well as right here, you want to keep the end here nice and flat because that's how we're going to attach it. So he has kind of that wiggliness to him, you know, when he's punching. So now what you're going to want to do is grab your needle, stick it through like that, and you want to pull it right there. Next, you're going to grab your Broozer and grab the hand, and you're going to sew it right there all the way around. And it's going to look something like this once you have finished. And this is what it should look like once you've finished. So the next thing for the fist is we're going to grab this strip right here. What we're going to do is fold it in half like so, so then the bad side's only showing. And from here, sew all the way to the bottom. Here it is when you're done. All you're going to do is grab your plushie here. And you're going to grab this. And you can either glue or sew it around the edge right here. So we're going to place it like so. And then you're just going to have it glued on all the way to the end here. And then attach these two pieces by sewing it together. So to attach these two pieces together, all you're going to do is stick your needle through right here. And pull. Stick it to the other side. Pull. Then do this. Alright, and then do that to the top and end the stitch. Next, for the shoes, what you're going to do is you're going to grab these two pieces right here, sandwich them together, and try to get them lined up. And from here, sew to the bottom, and from here, sew to the bottom. And that is what it should look like once you have finished up. So grab the bottom part right here, and we're going to place it in here. Make sure it's all lined up. And then from here, sew all the way around. And the only opening should be up here. Then you're going to turn it inside out and stuff it. So this is what the foot should look like once you finished and turn it inside out and stuffed it. I completely forgot to film how to connect it. So all you're gonna do is place the foot right there, and you're gonna follow this stitch right here. You're gonna stick it through, stick it to the bottom like this, pull, go to the top there like that, pull, go to the bottom there like this, and pull. And you're gonna do that all the way around. Have both of them kind of like this. And then to end the stitch, all you're gonna do, stick it through. Make sure it's going through the brown and the purple there. Push it up. Go 1, 2, 3. Push all the way. And pull. Oh, and pull. Oh my goodness. Dang. Oh my god. Okay. And boom. Or, if you're like me, and we rough cut it to this part, here's the body we have so far, and all we're gonna do is grab the face and glue it onto the body. And boom! He's all done. Look at that, I glued it. Yeah, it's really late at night. It's why the lighting kind of sucks. Let's move over here. And there we have it, y'all. Your very own Broozer plush. Now, I feel like this came out pretty good. One of the few things I would have changed, though, is obviously the color. I didn't have the right purple, but, you know, as long as you get the right light purple, it's good. I mean, I think it looks good either way. And of course, for the template for mine, mine turned out a little more, like, thinner right here, and instead of as, like, nice and plump as my design here. So I'm going to fix on the template for y'all, but other than that, I think he came out pretty well. That's super, super cool. The teeth was annoying to do the machine because I tried to make it thicker lines, but I couldn't without it messing up. So I just did little thin spikies. But yeah, relatively easy plush. I really hope y'all enjoyed, and I can't wait to see your Broozers. Please tag me on Instagram right here, and let me see all your progress. All right, y'all, go make a Broozer.